GameStop ripped this morning up 3% with a lot of volume up to 26.84. Why did this happen? Well, probably because we closed Friday's close above 26 bucks, which had a lot of gamma, and market makers had to delta hedge, ending up purchasing shares for all of the people who bought call options and call options that expired in the money. This leads us into a lot of stuff that we have to talk about. And the first thing that we have to talk about is Webull's price target that it just gave on GameStop. If you read through this article, it says fair value is $120 a share, claiming that GameStop is undervalued. Bed Bath & Beyond just launched warrants to shareholders, and it gets even crazier than that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and make sure to hit that notification bell. Guys, what is going on? We have almost what looks to be an agreement behind closed doors between these small cap companies, and who's next? Is it Chewy? Is it Unity? Is it AMC? What is going to happen? But we see that the warrants that Bed Bath & Beyond just issued are the same exact warrants, 1 for 10 as GameStop, with an exercise price of $15.50, expiring or coming into effect October 7th, same as GameStop, expiring October 2026. And as long as you hold stock, record date of October 2nd, this is going to happen. They also gave way less time than GameStop did. So what is going to happen with the scramble? Will things happen with the shares? Overall, it seems as if something is going on behind closed doors. Now, this is all, in my opinion, very good for us shareholders. And as GameStop rallies, we take a closer look at the 1 hour time frame apart from the 1 minute, and we see that GameStop broke out of this flat top that it was building, broke out of resistance up 3%. And if you look at the 4 hour time frame, we see that our cycle is continuing to match up perfectly with this momentum that we are seeing in the chart. And if we look at the daily time frame, you can see that GameStop is pressing up against some key resistance levels. One of them being about 26.90, 26.95. If GameStop breaks above 27, we should see this gap fill at 28.50. And just a closer look at that, I'll show you back at the 1 hour time frame very briefly. We should see this open area for GameStop to finish filling out for the rest of the day. Best case scenario, or at least good case scenario, right? That would bring GameStop up about 8 to 10% if we end up filling that gap today. On top of that, let's jump into AMC's chart. Kind of sideways, kind of flat, but still down 1.8%. AMC likes to build its spring and then explode. It doesn't like to slow climb like GameStop, but HYMC has been disgusting. And if you don't know, AMC holds a stake in this company, and it's up to $6.84. And just back in January of this year, it was a $2 stock, and now it's up 6% today again. HYMC is likely to have a very good earnings coming up, in my opinion. They have been launching a lot of news recently, and I think it is being front ran by investors. But ultimately, whatever AMC announces with HYMC, their equity is increasing. So that is good fundamentally for the company. BlackBerry is up 2.26%. It has earnings Thursday, I believe. The weekly chart is looking beautiful with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe, or so green weeks back to back to back. And we are now about to test the 200 moving average on the weekly time frame on BlackBerry. RELI is one that we called out today in Discord. We also called out a couple other ones, and I'm going to give you a short squeeze play for free to watch for, and that is BKKT, with news coming out today up 30%. Called it out when it was about up 20%. I believe this has more room to run with a 17% short interest, 2 days to cover. I think that BKKT has more room to rally, and it's definitely one to put on your radar. If you want to know more plays like this and get them sooner, make sure to be in the Discord server. That is the top link in the description of the video and pinned in the top of comments. Crypto ended up getting smashed yesterday, and I think we are due for a very, very quick reversal. Bitcoin, what do you know it, held 112K, perfectly wicked down to its support level. Ethereum, perfectly wicked down to its support level at 4K. Chainlink perfectly wicked down to its support level, and the list could go on and on and on. And this was because of liquidations, long liquidations. If we take a look, we can see that this was the biggest long liquidation so far for the entire year. And I believe that that is the quick reversal, quick rug pull before we squeeze higher in the crypto market. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But in my humble opinion, I believe we are now about to head into mid-October highs on altcoins as well as Bitcoin. And I think that this was a major buying opportunity and something that I believe should have been taken advantage of personally. What do you know? MicroStrategy purchases more Bitcoin, purchased another 850 Bitcoin so far. The SPY, let's talk very briefly. Flat trading, this box still holding as a magnet like we talked about, and it held this ascending support level that it wicked down to as well, along with crypto wicking down, but everything is still holding up. The Fed reverse repos 11 billion, all of that into T-bills, but once that is gone, the reverse repos, I believe nothing is going to be able to be sold off much further. Reason being, that money is not going to be borrowed to put into T-bills, and that T-bill money is going to be forcefully reallocated into risk assets like crypto, like altcoins, like meme plays, short squeeze plays, all that other stuff. So I believe we are on the verge with less than a month for things to hit highs, and we are getting the first trigger with GameStop rallying another 2% as I'm making this video, up to 2707. Everything is looking beautiful. Very briefly, I want to say Nvidia is looking pretty heavy. I'm going to keep watch on this one, but Tempest AI rallying today, up 3%, came all the way up to 97, now back to 91.11, and this stock has just entered price discovery. In my opinion, it's heading up to 125.75, and this is the retracement before liftoff down to around 91. Yes, we could go as low as $80 before rallying to 125, but ultimately I believe that that is where we are heading next. Overall, guys, hopefully this video wasn't too long. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on GameStop's move right now. Now 27.15, up 4.4%, and it lines up perfectly with what we've been tracking. You really cannot make this up. Everything is playing out perfectly to a T with GameStop's chart, and that is what we are watching, waiting for. There's not really much to say. Now we ride the momentum and we have some fun, and BlackBerry is sending us some signals here. I think this was badass for BlackBerry to do. Or not BlackBerry, I keep seeing BlackBerry, but Bed Bath & Beyond. But yeah, keep watching on BlackBerry as well. These basket stocks are moving together, and this is where I believe bears are getting trapped in crypto, trying to time the cycle and say that this is a cycle top, and this is where they get ripped out of their positions, and these plays start to squeeze, very similar to 2021, and we are going to have a very, very euphoric state. So I stay optimistic, I remain that way, and there are reasons why. Make sure to press the top two links. I'm going to pin them in the comments down below. Drop a comment to engage the algorithm as well. A lot of the people who forget about GameStop and AMC are going to come crawling back to the videos and being like, whoa, what's going on over here? Those are the people who missed out on a lot that has been happening. But again, aside from that, the Discord server, you guys will not regret it. We have a ton of AI alerts in there. We got a lot of call outs in there. Best vibes, best people. There are no bad questions. If you guys know nothing, get in the Discord, ask some questions, talk with the most amazing people. I'm in there on the daily as well. Or if you are a very advanced trader, get in the Discord, right? Alongside that link, custom indicator, pattern detection. It detects patterns and forecasts what the stock might do, just like this right here. You can get access, or you can grab a 7-day free trial and get access, completely up to you. But go try it out, guys. You will not regret it. I love you all. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.